Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, your daily dose of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore another fascinating word. Today's word is bind, a C1 level verb meaning to tie or secure tightly. So, what does it mean to bind something? Simply put, it means to fasten or hold something together, often with rope, string, or something similar. It suggests a strong connection or restriction. You might bind a stack of newspapers with twine, or a bandage might bind a wound. The concept of binding implies a level of constraint or obligation too. Let's delve deeper with some synonyms. One synonym for bind is tie. For example, please tie these packages together before shipping. Another synonym is fasten. In a sentence, remember to fasten your seatbelt. A third synonym is secure. We can say, the guards secure the perimeter every night. And a final synonym would be attach. Please attach the documents to the email. Now, let's explore the other side of the coin with antonyms. One antonym for bind is release. For instance, they agreed to release the prisoners. Another antonym is free. We can say, the bird was finally free from its cage. A third antonym is untie. I had to untie the knot to open the package. Let's consider loosen as another antonym. Example, please loosen your grip, you're squeezing my hand too tight. Another great antonym is detach. Example, you can detach the trailer from the car now. How can we use the word bind in our everyday lives? Well, you might say, I need to bind these documents together before the meeting. Or, the contract will bind us to certain obligations for the next 5 years. You might even hear someone say, I feel bound by tradition to do things a certain way. Thinking about common expressions, we have phrases like legally binding, meaning an agreement that must be followed by law. You could also say you are in a binding agreement. Let's look at some more example sentences and phrases to further cement our understanding of bind. She used a ribbon to bind her hair back. The company is bound by its ethical code. The prisoner was bound and gagged. He felt bound to help his friend in need. The book was beautifully bound in leather. The new regulations will bind all companies in the industry. Consider the phrase, they forged a strong bond, meaning that the persons involved were bound emotionally or physically. In another way, the rope used to bind the package was very strong. Think about other phrases where we might use the word bind, such as I feel duty-bound or you are bound to succeed if you work hard. Using bind in an interesting situation could look like this. The magician bound his assistant with chains, creating suspense. So, to recap, bind is a C1 level verb that means to tie or secure tightly. We've explored its definition, synonyms like tie, fasten, secure, and attach, and antonyms like release, free, untie, loosen, and detach. We've also seen how bind can be used in everyday conversations and common expressions. I hope this has been a helpful exploration of the word bind. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word today. Before you go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, so we can continue to grow and learn together. And now for your homework. Create your own sentence using the word bind and share it in the comments below the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words.